I really hope you guys get this. I'm going to tell you in this video how to get your first paying clients like fast. And I'm going to tell you why you can do this fast. And I'm going to give you the first point right now. I want you to ask yourself, have you ever had somebody come into your DMs or post under your content and say, "You're so inspiring," or, "Oh my goodness, I look forward to your post"? Have you ever had that experience? Have you ever had anybody, a stranger, say on the internet or in person, whatever, say to you, "You're so inspiring. Your energy is so contagious"? Oh my goodness. If you have ever gotten that compliment, I'm telling you right now, if you don't have any paying clients, it's because you don't see yourself as a coach yet. Other people do, though. And so I want you to really take that as like a big clue. Like, I am so like, okay, the world is speaking. Every sign is coming at you that it's your coach, and people will pay you to actually work with you. But I want to give you 3 practical things that I want you guys to do to start positioning yourself to start getting your clients. But before I do that, I just want to give you guys a brief little story on how I got my first paying client. If she watching, hey girl, hey. Most of you guys know that I used to own a store, like a physical boutique here in Baltimore. And when I closed my store, I had a customer that would that shop with me often. And when I closed my store, I didn't do it like in a way that like alerted the whole the public. I just kind of closed the door and put a little sticky note on the door. That's another story. And so she contacted me when she found out that my store was closed, because she used to come in and not only shop with me, but she would come in and talk to me. And so when my store closed and she came to my store that day to shop/talk and saw the sign on the door that it was closed, she went to the store next to mine and she asked the lady there, could she contact me because she wanted to talk to me. And so the owner of the store, she called me on the phone and she said, "Angel, I have one of your customers here. She wants to talk to you." So she gets on the phone and she was like, "Angel, I just went to your store and I saw that you're closed. I didn't know you were closing your store." She said, "I still want to talk to you. How much will you charge me to come and talk to me?" You guys, that's how I got my first paying client. She saw the value in talking to me, and so do other people. This is true for you. Other people see the value in talking to you, just like your job pays you because they see the value in what you do. And guess what? God also sees the value of what you've gone through in your life for the reason that you want to become a life coach, because you had low self-esteem, or you've been a successful single mother and now you feel the call to help other single mothers. Like, that is valuable. Think about that. If you didn't get out of the mess that you were in, you'd still be in it. Wouldn't you want you to come and help you get yourself up out that mess? Okay, so 3 practical things that I want you guys to do. And if you watch my video last week, I told y'all to do what I'm about to tell y'all to do again today, because probably some of y'all ain't doing it. So number 1 is I want you to make an offer. Listen, people are inspired by you. They just don't know that they can work with you. If you let them know that they can work with you, you would be surprised. And I remember learning this from Tony Gaskins a long time ago. Tony Gaskins coached me, oh my God, like 10 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. And he said to me that when he started coaching, it was literally like through DMs, or not through Messenger on Facebook. Like, people would send him messages and send him money via PayPal. And he would just post, "Hey, I'm taking 10 new clients this week." Like, that's where I learned that from years ago. And so people just don't know that you have that service. So make it available for them. Make it available for them. Number two is I want you guys to start sharing your story. The story that you don't want to tell, the story that embarrasses you, the story that gives you the heebie-jeebies, the story that makes your panties crawl. The story that makes other people clutch their pearls when they hear it, that's the story that you need to tell. That's your niche. That is your niche. It is so not hard to find your niche. You are your niche. As a matter of fact, I want you, if you got this far in the video, I want you to make a comment right now and say, I am my niche. I am my niche. Take the guesswork out, take the confusion out. You are the niche. Who are you? What do you like to do? What do you like to read? What do you like to talk about? What do you like to learn? Well, guess what? All those answers is the same answers that your ideal client has. You're not going to match up with somebody who ain't like you, because they not like us. Come on. Okay, so that's number two, is to share your story. And number three, the last and final thing, and this is something that you want to do daily, as often as possible, and that is to share value, share actionable content, give your best content away. And what is content? When people say your best content, when I say your best content, what I mean is tell people the real of the real of the real, how you got in or out of the situation that you now coach people on. Like, give them the goods, give them what you would give somebody that's paying. Because that's the thing. I've heard a lot of people feel that hesitation. Well, I don't want to tell everybody like all of my steps and my tips for free on YouTube or on Facebook, because then what will I say to people when they get on the phone with me? And number one, I want to say this. If you do have that limited thought, I want to say this. God is so good. God is not limited. The more you pour out, do you realize the more you're going to get in return? Like, you have to give to receive. You really do have to give your best content. And here's the thing. Let me give y'all a secret. Drop an ear emoji if you're listening. Here's the secret. 9 times out of 10, the content that you share online, it's going to be the same exact thing that you say when you get on the phone. Not too much is going to change. What is going to change is now they have your full, undivided attention. They now have your specific advice, right? So right now I'm doing this video. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people, and it's actionable content. But if somebody wants to ask me a question, I mean, obviously you can ask questions in the comment section, but this is going to lead people to want to know more about their specific situation. Everybody has a story. And so the more you give your good content away, the more you're going to seem so valuable. And you will really be able to say, I have a full coaching practice with clients all over the world because of the internet, and because you're not afraid to tell your story, and because you take actionable steps, and you have gotten out of the mindset of, oh my gosh, I got to sell this. I got to sell this. I got to sell this. You've taken your mindset from selling to serving. When you look at it like that, when you're serving people, like I've said this so many times, if you are a single mom and you've been able to successfully raise your children, you put them through school or whatever the case may be, whatever your niche is, it's literally like a cure for someone's cancer. Like, if you had the cure for cancer, you wouldn't think about hesitating to get out here every single day and creating content to get people's attention, to get people's awareness. And so we are curing a cancer in a certain sense, not the actual disease, but something that's killing somebody, from the inside out. And so be very mindful and very cognizant of the fact that you are now serving. You're helping people. Just like you're serving your company. Some of you guys are watching this video right now while you're at work. You're serving your company, and they're going to reward you with monetary gains. That's the system in which we live in. So don't let the enemy, inner me, trick you out of your spot. Get out here and start getting your clients because they're watching you already. They're already watching you, so you might as well grab them up.